minutes blind energy reading quickies. Thank you for joining, allowing me in your experience, participating this co-creating energy of oneness by listening live, archives, requesting energy reading, and healing. This is June Universe. Hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful moment in your season of holiday. Thanksgiving weekend just over this moment. Still experiencing in Sunday as the last part of this wonderful opportunity, getting together, sharing, thanking, and giving this celebration. If you are celebrating Thanksgiving, if you are not, still there is an energy shift to celebrate the fullness of the moon about the same time, and some countries are celebrating Labor Days at this time of this year. So whatever the location and a culture or community you are being part of, we all deserve to find some excuses to celebrate our life on earth, especially one of these seasons. We are almost forgetting about the magical, passionate energy of summer and cooling down into the autumn, and then now getting into the winter time. So preparing for that. And this is the season of gather in unity, oneness. On the other hand, it is the sensitive part to be revealing that, emphasizing that shadow of the warmth of the celebration as in loneliness, sadness. One of these emotions are also there. So just become aware of what you are noticing, responding, vibrating, and accept as is, take it as is, and embrace yourself, hugging yourself with the energy of unity that remembering after all, we are one under the one sky. And sharing the sun and the moon wherever you are located on this planet Earth or in this universe. We are looking at the same moon, same sun, I suppose. So today's focus I'd like to give is choosing to disconnect. Choose what and where you want to grow, and release what already done. I think I still need adjustment. I hope that I can channel in these messages today and sharing with you. So the idea is to creating the space using this time of the connection, oneness, unity. The holiday season are gathering energy, celebrating together, whatever your focus would be. The human beings that connect and do something together, singing, dancing, eating, creating, whatever that we do together, energy is something magical. And the time of this season is this energy everywhere. Even you commit to be alone, enjoying alone time by yourself, the energy around there is part of your beingness. So use it wisely and remember that we never be alone. You'll never be alone. So that's the illusion that you are alone and separated individually. There is a uniqueness for independent individual, but we are one after all. So after the conscious breathing exercise being current, doing weekly check-in, excuse me, the incense, it's so smoky today. Maybe the flow of the wind actually very calm and zero wind looks like outside. Here in Feist, so what I was talking about. Yeah, so let us being current, giving our attention to each part of ourselves, your mind body, your emotional body, your physical body. And taking consciously the time to do it is something what we can do for ourselves, because you are the most important person in your life. Without you, your life is not gonna sustain, right, in this physical body. So let us take care of ourselves, consciously taking the time together and to simply reminding ourselves where you are, where I am, where we are at this present moment of this changing moments of life. So, and after that, the last portion of the show, I'd like to provide the intuitive insight as usual. Today's focus I like to give for the reading is life path. If you like to get the intuitive reading from me without telling any personal story, even to mention your name when you request to submit the form, it's absolutely anonymous. So just follow the instruction and choose the symbol and send it out. And I would use 3 minutes here together moments and deliver the insight. Read the energy from the symbol that you assign for your matters you like to get the insight for, and deliver as an reading. And if you feel it's resonating, useful, take it. If you find it as no, it's not me, no resonance, then please do not take it, because I totally respect your choice and you're the most knowledgeable person about your life. And at least if you get some reading, and that would help you become more clear about what your choices are. So if it's not resonating, and that would help you becoming clear about your choices that you are looking for, more aligned to what matters to your heart of the creation. So the website that you can request is www.thatfutureforecaster.com. Thatfutureforecaster.com. Look forward to intuiting your needs. And also, I'm thinking to provide a personal intuitive reading session for few numbers of appointment. For the full reading, it's not 3 minutes, but just a 1 hour session over a telephone or phone bridge. So you can have the private session with me wherever you're located. And that will be the wrap up this year. So I will help you what's happening in your past month so far this year and what can be expected next year. So clarifying the good focus that you can give for better creation. That's the session I'm thinking to offer. Very few numbers. So if you're interested in to have the personal reading session for the special end of the year reading, please email me and let me know if you're interested. The email is juneuniverse at thatfutureforecaster.com. June Universe. June, May, July, June. Universe, one word, at thatfutureforecaster.com. June Universe at thatfutureforecaster.com. So let's do that conscious breathing exercise being current. Before going there, just give your attention to yourself. Weekly check-in, knowing where you are. As to notice what you're thinking right now. Is any particular event or happening or people plan is going in your head? Just notice, is that your past or just currently happened, or is it about tomorrow or day after or upcoming month in the future? Just notice what your mind is located right now. And you're feeling, what kind of feeling you're noticing? Is that excited or sad or hungry? Just notice and write that word down, the feeling, emotion word with the pen and paper, unless you're driving. So the feeling now I am having is open, open, open. How about you? Feeling enjoyable, feeling inspired. That's good. Feeling hopeful, feeling fulfilled, feeling exciting, feeling loving, lovely. These are all good. So feeling lonely, feeling sad, feeling empty, feeling. These are also the feeling. No need to ignore it. I just want you to be aware of that where you are. An important thing is that be honest, open, honest to yourself. This is a tricky part that I've been manipulated without aware of that for a long, long time. In the sense of just like the self-defense among the family traditions, like, or the family members point, and especially this is the holiday season, the family gathering season. So sometimes the family members are so hard to pointing out some memories that you want to put behind long time ago and bring that energy present that would just are you familiar with one of these things? It's not happening with the friends, but because of the family and relatives, like known each other since the one digit a year old, So sometimes that these emotional body is like a pain bodies everywhere. That's another side effect of the holiday season. So just to notice what you are feeling. Here, no need to defend yourself. Just opening up and connect. This is the absolutely safe space that I am providing as an energy community of oneness. And thank you for joining. And I need you. We need each other to continue and work on ourselves together. So here is the safe space. I'm doing it. No one is gonna kick your nose or, punch into your nose. So just allow your authentic feeling within you. If you noticing sad, say so. Sad. If you're angry about something, say so. I'm angry about. And this is the time to do that. No need to bring that anger towards someone, friend or family member. Just learn about yourself and learning how you can manage this energy, because everything is made of energy. Emotion is energy. It's not good or bad. Just the energy as is. Your job is to notice it and how you want to manage. Learn how to manage. That's what you can do to make it more better connection, getting to know about what you are and what you are choosing to becoming. So notice it honestly, authentic part of it. You may find it the layers of layers like onions. Someone said that it's like artichoke-ish instead of onion. To me, it's like the same layers that peeling the core. Supposed to be protected. The sensitive is the nature of the core. So in case of me, that the natural default system that I am with, since I'm aware of it, it's just so protected. Layers of layers, layers of layers, layers of layers. I guess that it's just about the type of the plants. For example, each plant has a core and then covered with whatever the part of that being, and it's quite different depending on the types of the plants, right? So mine is seems to be extra protected. Sometimes it's like so annoying to be peeling off, and sometimes like some people could be just the small layers, perhaps more open. Who knows? So that's your journey to getting to know about your layers and peeling off the skins and allow the core to precious core of your beingness, your soul, more close to the souls and spirit in your core essence as a human body, as a being, developing as a personal experience, becoming a person with a personality and history and story. But at the end of the day, we are all human being made of energy on earth reality. So you get your core feeding, noticing as is. So now, next feeding that I would like you to choose is what kind of feeding you would like to have at the end of today's show. We have another about a half an hour. So at the end of today's show, what kind of feeding you would like to have? I am having amusing. I'm already amusing. Feeding amusing. Amusing. My the first feeding word I noted is on me is open, and now I'm choosing amusing feeding. How about you? Anything that if you in that challenging period, like, oh, please do not talk to me, please leave me alone, like I need to be immersed in about whatever the feeling, what the past experience brought to you, and to stay as is. Is that what you would like to do? Well, maybe for a while you may need to allow the tears to cleanse and sheddings, and use a together moment to work on your emotion, because we do care about you. I do care about you, and we care about one another because we're connected as one after all. So thank you for being here and connecting honestly to yourself, revealing such a painful, perhaps uncomfortable sometimes going into our core. And many are pretending as it's okay. It's okay. And smiley face, the smiley became very thick. Makeup skin, smiley makeup skin. That was me. So um, if that's you also, that is fine. By becoming aware of the thickness of your fake smile, fake emotion, awareness is all about self-defense protection. And here is to allowing your naked heart, naked spirit, feeling safe because you're now with the awareness to taking care of your core. You are ready. Otherwise, you are not connected here today. How's that? So, did you choose your feeling word that you like to experience? Mine is amusing. Yours, write that down onto the piece of paper and with the date of this day. And now we do the conscious breathing exercise to being current here now in taking all the air around you. Grateful for that we have oxygen all around us on the planet Earth so that we can sustain our physical body in taking the air free from the nose and bring that fresh air into your lungs and stomach and your body, and keep it in your trunk as much as you can, as if you have a balloon inside of your tummy, and let that out slowly from the mouth. It's no longer serving whatever. It's already gone. Even if you do not want to let that go, it's gone. We're done. So let that out. Or if you really want to let go, some event, memory, people, just consciously let that out gracefully. We do this 3 times. So let us use this together power, energy of oneness wisely for each of our individual clarifying, resetting, realigning to being current here now. Ready? Let us take a long, deep breath, counting 3, 1 from the nose. Go. 2, 3. Hold it. Again, one more time. Counting 3, 1 from the nose. Go. 2, 3. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. The last one with the silence. Let us take a long, deep breath, cleansing breath here together. Ready? Let's go. At this moment, you are fine. Thanks for joining. Being current here now. This is Journey Universe. Whoa. This is so cleansing breath today. I felt that air coming into my body is a little extra amount as in behind my shoulder somehow. How about you? Just become aware of how each part of you responding to the air you intake in consciously and releasing, no longer needing into the circle so that can be taken care of and being healed. So today's focus I like to give is choose what and where you want to grow and disconnect to release what's already done. Sometimes things are done even if we wanted to be as is, but it's done. So regardless of that conscious willingness, things are changing. So idea is to digest that element as an energy came to you, came to me, came to us. Everything bring in information. Everything is information and energy, and it's up to taker, you, chooser, you, to take it away, to use it, metabolize. Our beingness is also an energy. We are energetic component and combination patterns of energy. The creator of pattern, everything is made of energy. People, things, event. These are all patterns of energy, memories, feelings. While we notice, we consciously can choose the pattern to reprogramming that more aligned to what fulfilling heart of the matter, what your wishes, what you are wanting, desiring to experience, to become, to pull in, to connect, to digest. So everything comes to your attention can be used for your creation. You can choose it to make it as a muscle digest, to strengthen, to become something that allow your desire coming into this here now. We are magnetic beingness. As in a magnet, when we become that frequency, the same frequency magnetized. When we change, everything around us also change according to the change that you chose and became one. So choosing what to be surrounded. Sometimes we feel uncomfortable because simply you've grown up. It doesn't fit into the environment. It's supposed to be fun. Everything is changing, and everybody is pretty much doing the same, but you became changed. So maybe that's a time to find a new community to belong to. Consciously choosing our attention for everyday life piles just like a dust, regardless of the effort. They're asking us to wipe off the dust. That's part of nature, natural being. So our idea is to little bit of lining up the energy more, making you feel fit to what you are wanting to experience. That's a human gift that we all can do that. To choose to what to choose is something that resonates to the heart desire. So again, revealing what you really want to experience is holding that key. Sometimes we've been influenced that, gee, friend is experiencing that and looking exciting, so that's why I also want to have it. Perhaps that could be her desire. That could be his desire and quite different from your desire. Or perhaps your heart of the mother is not resonating but above neck. Perhaps thinking to playing safe, to wanting to have the same thing as someone else is having. We all have experience in some level of that. But it's always nice to connect to that heart of the matter. What really matter, what you really want to experience. When you give your attention to that, it's clear. Life could be easier. And then how come life is so challenging? Because again, the layers of layers, protecting the core, that's part of the game plan. So revealing one by one, since the arrival of this earth life on this physical body, the game on to revealing. So back into your core essence and choose openly and disconnect the past that you already done and give full of attention to what you want to grow. Allow the heart of the mother core seed under your attention so that you can take care of that. Before perhaps was hard. You needed to protect the seed. Maybe being harmed by someone. But here now you connected this community of oneness. So being protected, know that. And master the allowing of revealing your truth. And allow that under the sun with the conscious attention as a water carrying, and let us join as one to share experience the harvest and process their journey and the focus of that weather and protect one another and celebrate each other's growth and blooming towards the sun. Choose and disconnect. It's up to your conscious creation and healing. This is Journey Universe. Whew. It's quite an interesting message. So basically, the creating a space and how you want to do that is to knowing deep within, allow that, and consciously choose what to connect the world around us. When we master that energy management, you master yourself and your life. So, thank you for joining. And the intuitive reading I would like to give today is the life path. So, using 3 minutes and read that symbol assigned to that life's curious matter. And I am looking for that timer. Where is it? And if you like to have the intuitive reading, you can also request going to www.thatfutureforecaster.com, thatfutureforecaster.com. When you skip the that THE, then you'll be taken to Fox News, a future forecasting at Fox News or somewhere. So put that the in front of futureforecaster.com, and then you will find that reading request form. Why the future? Because my intuitive reading nature is future oriented. That seems to be my default. Some people are really good to go back to a past life regression and then bring in some information related to the past, and mine seems to be the future. So my reading sometimes is way ahead of time, and it would take time to get oh gee, she was telling me about that long time ago. It's not surprising my client comes back to me like after 4 or 5 years, like, yeah, you told me that so and so, and now I'm experiencing it. So it's very futuristic. So it's been useful for me myself and for my clients, and in any areas of life, to getting to know what can be expected, just like a weather forecast. It could be rainy so and so, so that you can get prepared that clothes, or what I'm saying, shoes, according to the information. If it's not rainy, that's fine. But if you rain, like, gee, I'm glad that I'm fully prepared. And, so that's what the readings are. And again, you are the most knowledgeable person about yourself, and I totally respect that. If you go into a psychic or intuitive reading, and some reader says like, oh, you're gonna have so and so, and then if you're not believing what I'm saying, you're going to experience negative things, and you've got to get rid of negative energy immediately. So if you hear that kind of word from the psychic, run. You have the power. I'm just keep reminding, because I bumped into that type of psychic. That's one of the reasons that I became myself as a psychic, because I was suspicious about why she would say it. And then I started to find a person who does reading, and then I started to have many readings. And then I met a teacher who teaches how you can practice your own intuition to provide the reading. So that's one of my journey that what I'm doing to sharing with you. So if you go somewhere and get in the reading, and then the reader said that kind of message, run, don't pay. Okay. So when I am delivering the message, the reading, I'd like you to embody the feeling you chose for today for yourself. Do you remember the word? Mine is amusing. you are your own chosen feeling. Embody the feeling. You see it, feel it, smell it, touch it, taste it, all of your senses. And then at the same time, send a good thought to that reading request as if they're experiencing a perfect way in their world, okay? So the first, and then when you send it out and the energy is coming back to you to help you experiencing your chosen embodied feeling as energy universal return system is being your side. So the first reading I would like to give, life path, is basket. Basket. Here is the basket. I think I want to give a short reading. Okay, basket. I got the sense that this particular life stage you are now is very constructed nicely and reliable, and layers of trust built for that last, I would say, 3 years at least, and a very organized way that reflecting what you are, and enough capacity to hold connection network and grounding in a sense of clear communicative community. I got the sense that you have enough tools to move from there. And what I would like to remind you is that be flexible according to the surrounding situation, regardless of your intention. I feel that you're very good at sensing and noticing and flexible, but this could be a time for your intuition to guide when you experiencing that type of which way to go. It's supposed to be this, and then unsure that maybe this and that. Instead of using the intellectual analytical part of you, follow your intuition. That will guide you best. Um, because the other part of that, your sense of creation is being used up to here, and to make a balance as a whole person to go into the next stage as in a path is to, it's good to utilize the intuitive ability as a person, as a whole person, to practice that muscle, so more stronger part of capability can be naturally blending into your next stage. Good luck. This is the basket, the category of life path. I want to go another one again. Okay. Another one is elephant. I'm getting the sense that right now, this life stage that I feel you are caring about the grip of securities and stability, that unsure about, is this okay? It's kind of sleepy compared to up to here. However, what you are now moving forward is tremendous amount of reliable element is here to carry your next ideas or your willingness. The more than you are now aware of that. So just trust that your ability and the way that you can capable moving forward on earth reality, because part of your work is already so grounding, like down the earth, and a way you give yourself a credit of all capability is very cosmic energy. So now might be a good time to blending to part of you, to knowing that, fully owning your ability and awareness and creativity towards shareable form for the next big step. Good luck. Sending lots of love and energy to your creation. This is Elephant, category of life path. You can also request your reading going to www.thatfutureforecaster.com. Look forward to intuiting your needs. Thanks for joining. I see you next time. Until then, all my love and healing to your heart.